What's good, Twitch? Filthy Kong is here for you. And welcome everybody back to the Treehouse of Torture, the show where I play my favorite games for you with a difficult twist to them. For 3 straight days in a row, I got the Treehouse of Torture. This time we got the OG Challenge, or at least the sequel to the OG Challenge. Donkey Kong Country 2 in less than an hour 15 minutes with a single life. So yep, the rules are pretty simple. I have to defeat Captain K. Rool in less than an hour 15 minutes, and if I die at any point during the run, the game must be start over from the very beginning. No exceptions. Doesn't matter if I die in level 1 or the final boss. So that is the rules. And here's the schedule for what you can look forward to next week here on the Filthy Kong channel. And that's right, you're seeing double because we got 2 Majora's Mask streams for you. I've really taken a liking to the game, and I want to progress through the story a bit quicker, so in a similar vein to Pochi Mochi, I've decided to play 2 of the same game on the same week, mainly to advance the story a bit faster, and also just because I've been having so much fun with this game, and also to make up for the fact that I did not play Majora's Mask this week. We're gonna have 2 Majora's Mask streams next week. One on Monday night at 6, and the other Friday night at 6. As for Tuesday night, we have the Pokemon Black version 2 Grand Finale. I'm not entirely sure if there's enough time for this to be a finale. So I'm gonna put finale with a question mark, because this could be the final episode. But if I find that I'm a bit under-leveled by the time I get to the Elite Four, I will definitely do enough grinding to get close to the level cap. Because no way in hell I want this entire run to end at the Elite Four. That would just be pain that I would not subject myself to if I can help it. But then, Thursday night at 6, I got a very special stream, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with you guys! That's right, you there, Jimmy, sitting back eating popcorn, watching my stream right now. Yep, everyone who has the game can feel free to join in too, and this is mainly gonna be a little bit of a preview of what to expect for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament coming up on my birthday, August 21st. With that, the day after the last stream of the week, Majora's Mask, Friday night, so on Saturday after that, will be the deadline to enter the Smash Bros. Tournament. I will make a more formal announcement of this deadline later on, either tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I get to it, and that will be that. So, if you haven't already entered the tournament, well, you got plenty of time. It's only the 9th of August. There is still plenty of days until the 17th, so if you got stuff to do to make sure your schedule has an opening on the 21st, then be my guest. Just be sure to let me know before the 17th. And with that, let's get on to the main event of the day, which is, I was almost going to say Pokemon. I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong Country 2, One Life, the Speedrun Challenge. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So I've done a little bit of practicing off stream, so let's hope that, my lack of rust will help. And maybe, just maybe, I might be able to finally get past World 5. But the first run of the day, 310 overall. In 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 0. about that? I managed to get my intro done in 5 minutes or so. I remember when I first started taking streaming a little bit more seriously, my intros got really long, like so long to the point where a lot of viewers were starting to be like, oh my god, just get on with it. So yeah, I've been working on, you know, speeding up that process so that way I just get my introductions out of the way, introduce the challenge of the day, and just get straight into the action. Though, of course, when it comes to DKC 2, I wouldn't exactly call this the action yet. Everyone knows that the real fun begins after World 2. Actually, I should say the real fun begins after World 3 is over, because that's when Crazy Kremland starts to rear its ugly head. And of course we got the dreaded World 5, where to this day I still have yet to get past World 5 in a single life, and there have been some very painful close calls where I almost got past my demon, only to fall short at the very end. Literally twice I've died to Creepy Crow, one from unfortunate luck, and one from skill issue. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that one was a skill issue the second time I died to Creepy Crow. So I'm hoping to be able to avoid any of that. I mean, I know for a fact that regardless of where I die, someone is gonna spam get good emotes regardless if it was a good run or not. Then again, he's just a butthead with no life. Never mind the fact that he very much does have a life. I'm just messing with him. Oh, come on. Give me an egg already. Oh, what the? Yo, he covered the freaking egg. Oh my god. You know, and RNG was being very cruel to me. I don't care about this run. Whatever. Just but a warm-up. Besides, we have no viewers yet today, so if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, it didn't actually happen. That's how it goes, right? Anyways, let's get on with the second run of the night. Number 311 overall. Let's go. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Alright. Wait, what the hell happened in the Padres game? I swear, I'm getting so easily distracted when I look at my phone and I realize, wait, something cool happened that I didn't even pay attention to? Oh, snap. How about that? Alright, but enough on that. Number 311 in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Alright, there we go. Alright, come on. There we go. What the? Could have sworn I already rolled off of that surface. Ah, whatever. Yeah, when I was practicing some levels earlier today, I was mainly practicing Worlds 5 and 6, since those are the ones giving me the most trouble. Well, not World 6, that's more of a precaution. Like, if I reach World 6, I want to be able to go far and not just die to 6-1. And I've been able a way to screech a sprint. So, you know what? If I even make it to World 6, I think there's a good chance I might be able to do something pretty magical when I get there. Now, I'm not about to underestimate World 6, okay? I mean, it's the final world of the game. Of course, they're gonna throw a lot of tough shit at me. But it's good to be prepared for when said tough shit happens. Here's something fun to do for Filthy Crew Bingo. Someone should have a Filthy Kong channel bingo card where it just has some of the most predictable shit that always happens in every stream, like get dicked over by RNG, or funny skill issue death early in the game, or Clownman enters the chat with something completely unrelated to the actual stream itself, most likely a sporting event. And oh, the Padres are seriously gonna lose to the Marlins. Oh, that's just wonderful. Got a okay. Hey, how's it going, Pochi Mochi? Yep, back at it again with DKC2. There we go. Be gone. There we go. Alright, here we go, Lava Lagoon. Oh, what the? Well, surely that'll set me back a few seconds. What the? Why did I just turn around? I was playing a free game today. Ooh, really? What were you playing there, Mochi Man? Do tell. Alright, on to Red Hot Ride. Alright, let's ride this, and we're done with this stupid hot air balloon shit. Said that, one of my most viewed clips was made by Six Shot Eagle, where, I was playing Red Hot Ride, and that's the one where I surely was gonna sink into the lava and die, but then I somehow emerge out of the lava and live, and then Six Shot is all flipping out like, holy shit, he has risen! But now that's not gonna happen anymore because now I know there's a warp barrel in that level and I can just skip it entirely. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Whoa, that is a lot of messages that all popped in at once. Huh, my phone is acting weird. Sometimes the phone app of Twitch does that. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the new update. Oh, it was one of your rewards from Nintendo Switch, Sega Genesis collection. Ooh, okay. Hey, I did not get hit by the hilt of the blade like in the new short that I uploaded on YouTube. Man, I was just so cooked on that day. I was just so out of it. I was so off my groove. But this time I'm looking a lot better. Okay, I wouldn't say a lot better. This is definitely slow by my standards, but 622, it's 5 seconds slower than my usual, so I was right about Lava Lagoon slowing me down a little bit. More importantly, I am solo Diddy, which is not the best thing in the world. Ah, snap. That was just skill issue. Go on ahead and clown me for that one. That was pretty bad. Okay, definitely am still rusty. And you know what? I think I might have jinxed myself too when I said, oh, I'm not cooked today. Yeah, I actually am cooked today. I fucking suck. Anyways, let's go on ahead and begin number 312 in 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Well, we're gonna have to do this shit again because... fuck, man. You know it's bad when this is already my third run of the day and it's only 6:22. Like, I should be on my very first run of the night in Crazy Kremland by now. That's just the way it goes. Even when it's a game that you call your favorite game of all time, you still can't be the best at it. Then again, just because you like something doesn't mean you have to be good at it. I mean, I like video games, but I'm fucking ass at just about any I try to play. Even though I like to tell myself that I'm better than I really am. Oh boy! The Padres-Marlins game is going into extra innings. Oh, that's fun. At least the Padres get a chance to redeem themselves for some sloppy play today. Alright, let's see if I can beat this guy in record time, if I can get some good RNG. Alright, now, come on, give me some solid RNG. Nope. That was my mistake for thinking RNG was gonna be my friend. Wow, that took 4 eggs before I finally got one I could pick up. Oh, what? The egg actually broke the other egg! You've gotta be shitting me, man. Why the hell did I think randomness would ever be on my side? Well, I'm only slow because RNG, and now you know why speedrunners absolutely hate Crow. Like, he is universally despised by everyone who speedruns this game. It's like if I wanted to speedrun a game where my progress could easily be hindered by randomness, I would have just speedran an RPG game. Man, speaking of which, like, I've seen some speedrun times on speedrun.com, and I'm like, alright, Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, yeah, that makes sense. Other platformers, yep, that works. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, yeah, that's a game that can be speedran for sure. But then comes Persona 5. I saw that there actually are speedrunners for Persona 5 vanilla version. And I think the record was like 19 hours to beat the game. And I'm like, why would you do that to yourself, man? Like, whenever I get subjected to one, and I mean one, RNG-centric game element, like, I am already fuming because of how much I hate randomness. But why would you play an entire RPG and try to world record speedrun? But then again, I guess because it's an untapped market, or I wouldn't call it an untapped market, but because it's something that isn't super popular, I guess you can afford to make plenty of mistakes and still get a pretty good time. It's like, I'm fairly certain that it's gonna be possible to beat the game a lot faster than that. Especially if New Game Plus is allowed, which I highly doubt it, but in case it is, yeah, I'm sure that it could be possible to get a good time. That's way better than that, but who the hell actually has the time? One run is your entire day plus a good chunk of the sleep you should be getting. There's Pochi Bochi finally able to chat again. Anyways, I meant to say yes, what I got was the Sega Genesis collection. The entire collection, or just like a game or two from the Sega Genesis? Ooh, 635 for Cleaver's Kiln. I mean, I get it. I had bad RNG in Crow's fight, so I guess that's gonna impact all the others, but man, RNG fucking sucks. Oh, you got the whole thing? I thought you have to be, I thought you have to have the expansion pack of Switch Online in order to get it. No! Ah, damn it, Rambi. Damn, so you can just play all the Sega Genesis games now, huh? What the? Well, that was wonky. Alright, let's see if I can stop sucking and actually get through World 3. Because I just want to get off this schneid before he shows up. I don't even need to say his name. Everybody knows who I'm talking about when I say key. Alright, let's go up here. You could do that, but I'm smart, right? Oh, how did the Mochi Man do? Oh shit! Oh, I got fucking stuck against the boxes. I swear, the level geometry is so janky in this game, or in this level in particular. There we go. I'm smart, right? And just buy it for like $0. What? Nah. Isn't that just stealing? If you take it for $0? How does that even work? Oh shit! Hate it when I don't get that move exactly right. Oh cool, the Padres just scored in the 10th. Alright, cool. Alright, this is Dixie Kong's time to shine. Alright. Let's just smoothly glide around. Alright, I just don't want to get screwed over by glitches or anything like that. Just more random bullshit outside of my control. I swear, with how much I complain about RNG, you'd think I would hate RPGs by now, but surprisingly, I'm weird. Actually, I don't think me being weird is a surprise. Well, you see, it's called getting gifted by the actual Nintendo guys for my birthday with a buttload of coins. Oh, you got a birthday present from Nintendo? Oh, that's really cool. Okay, that part I didn't know. I know you got some kind of bag of goodies from Nintendo on your birthday, but I didn't think it would include Sega Genesis collection. Damn, that's a pretty damn good gift to get. Call that a late birthday present from Nintendo. There we go. Alright, let's avoid that. Bam. How does 700 coins sound? Yeah, boy! What? I should have died. I should have died to that. You know what? We take those. Damn, I got bailed out, not gonna lie. You know, it feels really weird because I have been plagued by bad luck so much that the moment something good happens that is considered lucky, I just genuinely don't know how to react. Like, it is such a foreign concept to me of, you know, getting lucky. Alright, well, you know what? Sometimes all you need is a little bit of luck. Well, let's just ride this high throughout Slime Climb. There we go. And there we go. Alright, Bramble Blast we go. Alright, Bramble Blast is a level that used to be a wild X factor when it came to my time in World 3, but ever since I actually learned how to properly navigate this level, I can more consistently get a decent time on this level. It's like I already know where to go from here. And it all started because of the one day I said, just follow the bananas. Alright, bam, bam. There we go. Rangus' stream the other day, and he was telling his viewers all about how great I am at Donkey Kong games. He's like, oh yeah, he plays Donkey Kong Country 2 and he can beat the game with 1 life. And I'm like, no I can't, because if I can, this series wouldn't still be going, now would it? Base! I'm Clown, I'm goofy around. What's good? Hey, how's it going there, Clown? You were gonna say baseball, weren't you? It's all good. I was already talking about some baseball before. Honestly, Donkey Kong Country 2 is the best game series of mine, you know, for off-topic conversations, because, you know, something I discovered in the last time I played this game is that, especially in later levels, I tend to do better when I'm actually talking about completely unrelated stuff. And I guess it's because the further into the game I go without dying, the more my nerves start to rack up, because it's like, hey, I haven't died yet, and, you know, my many years of experience playing DKC 2 tells me, that, I'm going to die. I'm going to die to something, and if it hasn't happened yet, it will happen soon. Even though the whole point of the challenge is to avoid it from happening entirely. So, because of the nerves and because of the anxiety that builds up, it actually makes it harder for me to act precise. Because now my hands are fidgeting, and now I'm making rash decisions I shouldn't be making, and then that ultimately leads to me dying in the game. So, having something to take my mind off of the stress actually helps me concentrate, because concentrating on something is a lot easier when you're not stressed out about it. So, yeah, if you want to say something about baseball, like how the Padres were playing like absolute shit for 9 innings, but then decided to turn the 10th inning into an X-rated movie, then, you know what? Go on ahead and talk about, some baseball. It's all good. It's not like this time of year has much else to talk about. It's not like a certain preseason has begun or anything. Oh, shit! No! Well, I'm gonna have to do this without the greatest animal buddy to ever exist. Oh, shit. Oh, cool, I got Dixie Kong back. Alright, good, good. Alright, and... you know what? Let's just take this. There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, that's the end of the level. Alright. Alright, let's just get on out of here. Alright, target terror. Oh, in play, outs. Alright, I like that. I can't pay attention to my app right now, because this is a level that does require, a lot of focus. Actually, I think that can be said about every level from this point on. I'm in Crazy Kremland, so you already know what that's all about. Got you? Yep, alright. Yeah, Clown Man, this is the one time I'm not gonna give you shit for talking about baseball in an unrelated stream. Speaking of baseball, I feel like one of these days I should do a stream of baseball. Because I've been getting more and more interested in baseball. And, I already do the Music City Monkey thing for the Tennessee Titans, my favorite football team, so, you know what? I might just cover baseball as well. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot less ire from the rest of the Filthy Crew, since here's the funniest thing, to those who don't know. When it comes to sports fandoms in the Filthy Crew, when it comes to baseball, all of us are united in that we're all Padres fans. Every single one of us. Me, Pochi, Six Shot Eagle, Clown Man, we are all flying the yellow and brown flag of the San Diego Padres. But when it comes to football, everybody roots for a different team. And we all hate each other, except for Pochi Mochi, because his favorite team is in a different conference, so he only beefs with us once every 4 years. Unless the very, very rare instance, if the Packers were to ever go to the Super Bowl against one of the many AFC teams that the Filthy Crew roots for. Something that I believe has never happened before. So, I think we're good. I think it's literally never happened before. Let's see, the Packers' Super Bowl opponents in the past have been Kansas City, Oakland, Denver, New England, and Pittsburgh. Yep, so none of them that are represented by the Filthy Crew. Yes! Padres win! Alright, good shit. Good shit. I know it's probably embarrassing that it had to be in 10 innings, but whatever. We got it done. Oh shit, I beat too soon. Alright, it's alright. Alright, and one more opponent to beat, and it's this guy. Alright, that was a little nerve-wracking, but got it done. Now on to Rickety Race, which I'm still not confident enough to do this with the super speed active. So I'll just play this level normally. I mean, in terms of overtaking opponents in the race, I don't see too much of a sizable difference. No! There we go. Come on, get him. Alright, second place. One more guy to beat. Oh, I nearly missed that jump. I nearly missed that jump. My hands are sweaty. Padres win 6-2. Final after 10 innings. Dang. Alright, good shit, San Diego. Also, can we talk about how 3 times in a row Jackson Merrill hits a fucking game-tying home run in the 9th inning? Like, hot damn, I used to think highly of Paul Skeens to be the Rookie of the Year favorite, but Jackson Merrill he's him. Like, he is clutch. And I know I sound extremely biased because I am a Padres fan, but like, I mean, when shit gets rough, this dude can rake. Holy shit, Merrill has become that dude. Exactly! He's Himothy! When the game is on the line, when you're in the 9th inning and there's no certainty that the Padres are gonna win the game, that's where he shines the most. And I think that is absolutely fucking hype. Top of the 9th while trailing. Yep, 3 in a row. That's why I say he should be the Rookie of the Year. The fact that this kid can just come in and hit a goddamn home run whenever the Padres need him most. Like, it's one thing to ass-blast an opponent 10-2. But when you're playing against a good team, blasting them by a ridiculously high score is just not going to happen often. Alright, Butthole Marsh has been cleared. On to Ramby Rumble. Yeah, we've won 6 in a row now. Dang. Honestly, feels like all of baseball is a lot more exciting when the Dodgers have competition in their division. It's like when either the D-backs, the Padres, or whoever it is, as long as there is one team that's actually willing to stand up to the Dodgers, that just makes it a lot more interesting. And the fact that there's a three-way going on in the West. I mean, because the Padres are in that mix, I kind of want the D-backs to fuck off, but... I mean, I can't lie that it is... I can't say it isn't exciting. Oh, Yanton doesn't know what he's missing when he says baseball is boring. And again, he's been watching Dodgers baseball whenever he does get the chance, so... I guess that's why he thinks it's boring. I can't blame him. I'm just glad he's not a fan of the Dodgers. Sports is boring. Sounds like a fun issue. Sounds like a fun issue. I know, right? It's like, sorry that getting my rocks off to anime tits isn't my only hobby in this world. It's like, there's other things in life to enjoy. More like a thrill issue. Ha! Uh-oh, I missed. Alright. It'll take a little bit of time, but I'll wait. I have a comfortable pattern that I'm used to. Alright. Alright, let's hit him in the stinger 2 more times. And then take out his mini bees, and that'll be it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 32:57, not a great time. Not a great time, but I'm still alive, so the run keeps going. All right, this is the Ghost Ropes level. There we go. Alright, come on. Boom. Alright. No! No! Damn it! God. Oh, that one sucks. I was doing so well, too. Man. It took too long. I should have just waited. I should have just waited until that ghost rope disappeared and reappeared again. That was a skill issue. That was entirely my fault for that one. Fucking hell. Alright, well, let's do this shit again. Oh, that was attempt number 312 overall. Let's go on ahead and move on to 313 in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Now, I know you guys are saying that's a robbery, but... Nah, I should have known better. I know that those cliffs are very annoyingly finicky when it comes to collision detection. I need to know not to do that. Well, now I gotta go all the way back to World 5 again. I feel like Ghostly Grove has taken more lives out of me purely because of carelessness than anything else. That level punishes the hell out of you if you're careless. Because if you take it nice and easy, and if you learn to hold yourself back on the off chance you make a mistake, that level is not hard. Like, that level will not hurt you if you're careful, if you're slow and steady. Or not slow and steady, but, like, if you understand how the level works and take measures to make sure you don't fall for the common traps. On the bright side, the Braves forgot how to win. You know, at this point, the Braves have been in such a slump now that I don't really consider them a threat anymore. I honestly don't consider the Braves a threat anymore. I used to, when they were good in years past, but... I mean... It feels wrong to say because of how successful the Braves have been in the past, recently, but I genuinely believe the Mets are a better baseball team. And I'm not fond of the Mets. I am not particularly high on them either. I feel like the Mets, their run of dominance recently has been a discount Padres. They are the dollar menu Padres. And I don't think it is sustainable. But even then, I think they are just genuinely a better team than the Braves. At first, I felt like I was just being an overconfident Padres fan because the Padres have matched up with the Braves fairly well. But even then, I think the Braves are declining. I think they're declining significantly. I don't know if they're even going to make the playoffs, to be honest with you. They're currently outside of the playoff picture. They can very easily come back alive again at any time. And it is still early August, so it's still too early to say for certain that they're a bad team. And I don't mean that they're a bad team, but like, they're clearly not what they used to be. Ever since they became the Phillies' son, they've looked like crap. Again, I wouldn't go as far as to say they look like crap. Like, they are in a very bad slump, don't get me wrong. They are in a very bad slump at the moment. But I feel like they might come alive again later in the season. I don't think it's going to be enough to, you know, salvage the top playoff wildcard spot. They're definitely not going to salvage the NL East. I think the Phillies got that on lock. Like, the Phillies are on a revenge tour as we speak. But yeah, back on where the Padres are right now, I think they're in a very comfortable spot. The D-backs are a minor annoyance at worst when it comes to the playoff race. But in terms of are they actually a good team, it's very hard to say because they share a very similar story to the Padres this season where they've looked like crud at times and they've looked pretty good at times. They're currently on a hot streak and they look like one of the best teams in baseball after the All-Star break. The fact that those sentences can apply to both the Padres and the Diamondbacks makes it a very interesting team, but also a bit tough to really evaluate them, you know? Though I will say that the Diamondbacks are doing this coming off of a National League pennant that some people are claiming was a fluke. Some people are saying it's a fluke, they shouldn't have won the National League, and they got what was coming to them in the World Series against the Rangers. And I don't think that's entirely true, but I do believe that they were definitely overmatched when they got to the World Series. But I don't think they should be discredited. Oh, that was a very poorly timed jump. I don't think I even should have jumped at all. Keep in mind, they made it to the World Series as a 6th seed. Well, I mean, the Green Bay Packers made it to the Super Bowl as a 6th seed and even won the damn thing, so you know what? I don't think playoff seeding matters too much, because when you get to the dance, you definitely earn your right to, you know, be in the playoffs. And yes, even the Cowboys. I'd even go as far as to say that when the Cowboys make the playoffs, they deserve to make the playoffs. Now, whether they deserve to win a playoff game is a different question entirely. But, definitely getting to the dance, anything can happen. And the D-backs are a recent example of why that is. Alright, come on, get in there. There we go. What? Oh. Damn it. Oof, this is rough. Well, here we go again. Feel like I'm definitely off my groove ever since what happened in that World 5. True, I'm impressed that they swept the Dodgers and survived the Phillies. Listen, as much as the Dodgers are playoff chokers in seasons longer than 60 games, I feel like the Dodgers beating them in the playoffs is still an impressive thing nonetheless. Like, they are a good team, and that's why beating them in the postseason definitely feels good. Because they're good, but they're not great. Yes, this is my copium. And yes, I do watch the 2022 NLDS on repeat. Why do you ask? But anyways, let's go. Number 314 in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Alright, we have arrived officially at the Pie Run. I don't care what Pokemon is actually up in the Pokédex. It is Pie. This is the Pie Run. So let's see how far Pie takes me. Hey, did somebody say pie? Well, I just so happen to be an enthusiast of some tasty, delicious pies. Oh, man. Dude, remember when Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl used to be relevant? Remember when they added Hugh Neutron and everyone flipped out because it's like, oh my god, they listened to Uncle Al. They put Hugh Neutron in the game before Jimmy Neutron even got to be added. Which I think is still hilarious, the fact that Jimmy's dad ended up being in the game before Jimmy himself. It was relevant for like a week. Gotta love the fact that back when the game came out, I was already working on a All-Star Brawl montage for YouTube, but by the time I had like not even 3 minutes, I had like 30 seconds of edited footage that was like already given the meme treatment. And by that point, the game lost all relevance, and I was like, what? It's already irrelevant? Ah, shit. And I didn't want the footage to go to waste, so I just put it in my April Fool's video that year. Or should I say the next year after that? 231, but I did lose Dixie, so that is still a time loss. How cruel that the very first level in the next world. You know what, I'm gonna just take a break. Oh, man. The fact that I'm somehow even more cooked than in the fucking YouTube short I just posted earlier today. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm uber cooked. Yup. You know what? I'm gonna go on ahead and take a 10-minute break. I think I need a breather. So, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Now's a good time to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab whatever you may need, and I'll be back for you shortly. So don't touch that dial, because I'll be back for you guys in a while. Stay tuned, everybody, and I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. I'm back with... Hey, wait a minute. Man, I am so shooketh that I even forgot my hat. Wow, one of the rarest things you ever see on the Filthy Kong channel. My hair. You know, the funny thing is, it's the common stereotype that when you see someone wearing a hat all the time and you, like, never see them without a hat, the first thing in your head that pops in is, that dude's bald, isn't he? Or, he's got an embarrassing bald patch, or, you know, male pattern baldness, haha. And then I just take off my hat and it's like, I still have this full, beautiful head of hair. It's like, I just like hats. I'm not insecure, I just like hats. I got this one that says GG Easy. I got this one with the Titans logo. Pochi Mochi gave me this one that's a Legend of Zelda hat. I mean, I just like hats. I mean, that should have been pretty obvious. I play Team Fortress 2. You know I love hats. Oh, with that being said, let's go on ahead and start number 315. Who would have thought the pie run would be so disappointing? Oh well, number 315 in 3, 2, 1, and... skadoosh. Also, no, Clown Man wasn't the one who got to my head. It was my own poor performance that really made me need to take a step back and, you know, have some water, chill out, recollect myself, and be ready for the next run. Because it will be a little while before I play this game again. Because I want to get a little bit more practice in before I attempt this once more. I want to practice some of the earlier levels too, because, you know, it's always, not only is it embarrassing when I die in World 2 or some shit like that, but it's also a waste of time. And I really just want to get to the good shit where I'm at World 5, and you know, the stakes are raised, it's super tense, and that's when I feel like this stream gets most exciting. It's also why I noticed that the amount of times I die per stream has drastically reduced because I'm doing fewer runs per stream. Because each run is going really deep into the game. Like, I am cutting down on all these silly World 1 deaths. That Quasar Claw seems to have a fetish for clipping those deaths. But, I mean, I'm just glad to cut down on those because I want to get further in the game. Even if it means that each individual death hurts even more, because it's like, oh my god, I was so close to the end. But that's the thing, when you get so close to the end, but also the levels that are closer to the end of the game are the hardest levels in the game. So it just makes this whole challenge just that much more thrilling. $235 with the asterisk on it. Uh-oh, I see a Twitter notification that makes me think a certain toilet might be arriving soon. If he's already not hidden here among us to begin with. Yeah, I want Dixie to lead. So, which of the two playable Kongs would you say is your favorite to those who have played this game? Diddy Kong, who is overall the better Kong, able to jump higher, run faster and all that? Or Dixie Kong, who trades all that for the ability to... Oh, god damn it, I messed that up. There we go. Who trades all that for the ability to spin. Rainbow DB, thank you for the first time chat. I've never played this game, so why do people choose to speedrun this instead of other early DK games? Well, I feel like this game is probably the most popular one to speedrun because I personally like this game the most out of the originals, but I mean, that's kind of a difficult question to answer because I think this and DKC1 are both excellent games for speedrunning. I think it's because this game puts so much emphasis on the skill of the player, it makes it really fun to speedrun when you're that good at it. And when you're not good at it, it just makes you want to get better. Because there's a lot of tricks to do. It's one of those games that's easy to play, but difficult to master. Because at the end of the day, all you can really do is run around, hold the Y button to run faster, you can jump, you can climb, you can throw barrels, but it's like, very simple game. But then you learn some really cool tech, like learning where all the warp barrels are, and learning how to roll jump, or how to maintain your momentum by rolling through enemies. What are the most optimal routes through a level into those levels that have multiple routes to them? It's like, on the surface, it seems like a pretty simple game, but the more you dissect it, it can become very thrilling to be able to put all that knowledge to practice. So I guess that's my answer to your question there. Ah, piss. Oh, come on! There we go. It's also something to do with the fact that, you know, overall, this game is harder than the first game. DKC2 is a very difficult game. The mechanics are simple, but the level design can be downright unforgiving at times. So I guess speedrunners really like the challenge. The idea of taking a game that's already pretty hard and mastering it to the ability where they can speedrun it. It's just something really good it feels about that. It's like you slay the unslayable dragon, you know? What console am I playing it on? I am playing this on Nintendo Switch. I unfortunately do not have this game on official original hardware. I really want to get it on my Super Nintendo, but since I don't have it yet, oh shit. Ah, damn it, I lost Rambi again. Now I see why Rambi awards you with a whole ass DK coin when you get through this level with him, because good lord, it's tough to do that. So yeah, this is the best means I have of playing the game is on Nintendo Switch, so that's what I do. If I were to ever get this game on the original Super Nintendo and I were to get a better means of recording Super Nintendo content on stream, I would gladly play the original. Purely because this is just my favorite game of all time. I just love Donkey Kong Country 2. I like its darker atmosphere, I like the pirate theming. And even though the game's plot is as bare bones as can be, I do like how it contributes to the progression of King K. Rool just starting off as this goofy villain, but then getting more and more insane as he's driven to really hate the Kongs that much. For a fight that he himself started. Like, seriously, the Kongs would have no beef with King K. Rool if he just left their bananas alone. Didn't realize there was a plot in a speedrun heavy game. Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't say this game was built from the ground up to be a speedrun game. But, definitely it has attributes that make speedrunning fun. But, yeah, that's what I enjoy. I mean, I just love the Donkey Kong games. It's why I made it my entire branding, calling myself Filthy Kong, using DK as my logo and everything. You should take notes from Retro Jenny. Yeah, seriously, just leave the damn bananas alone. As much as I may not agree with Retro Jenny banning bananas, at least I can say more for me. But yeah, there really isn't much plot to this game. I mean, you're just a couple of monkeys going on a quest to rescue your other monkey friend. I just really love the villain because he is so hilariously goofy. And at the same time, he is still an actually intimidating threat all the same. It's like, haha, he's a big fat crocodile with a big bulging eye and he steals bananas. Isn't that such a silly concept? And then 5 seconds later you're like, oh shit, he has a gun. And then that's when the real fight starts. Good luck in runs? Hey, thanks, mate. Glad to hear that. And, you know, I always hope for the best whenever I try to do these, this challenge here. And if you want a little bit more of a personal answer of why I'm playing this game specifically over other DK games, is simply that I already beat Donkey Kong Country 1 in less than an hour with only 1 life. So, I'm attempting a similar challenge in this game. Yeah, beating DKC 1 in only 1 life in less than an hour is just... that is my crowning achievement. That... hell, even last month, I was actually throwing a week-long celebration of the 2-year anniversary of that very event. That very fateful day where I ended up completing the challenge I set out to do. So this is the cheap sequel of me thinking I can recapture that magic again. only to realize DKC2 is a lot harder than the original, and I'm really setting myself up for disappointment here. Clownman's like, I was there. Oh yes, you were, Clown. You were there on that day that I completed the challenge. It's actually the very first challenge, or the very first time I ever streamed. So this game does hold a lot of sentimental value to me. So far, games in the DK series I have not streamed yet that I consider to be mainline entries are Donkey Kong Country 3, which I said I would play it, but I never got around to it. So definitely one of these days I'ma play DKC 3. Not as a speedrun though, just a casual playthrough of that game. And, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is a game that I do really want to play in the future. Though, unfortunately, I lack the bongo drum accessory required to play the game, so that's gonna have to wait. But Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is a game I do want to play for you guys. Donkey Kong Country Returns is another game that I have not streamed yet. I do not have the hardware to stream 3DS games, so I can't really stream it there. I don't have it on the Wii, so fortunately the recent announcement of this game coming to the Switch is a huge blessing, because that means one of these days I will be able to stream Donkey Kong Country Returns to you guys. Professional speedrunner by any means. I am an amateur, but I think that's what makes this challenge all the more exciting. It's like, on paper it sounds like the time I'm striving for isn't a big deal, because many people have done it before, but I'm not a pro. I don't consider myself super good at speedruns. It's just a fun little challenge I've put for myself. Of course, that's not what Dangorangus thinks of me. He still somehow thinks that I'm this grand supreme master guru of Kong. And that I have a giant 30-ton statue of solid gold dedicated to the Great Banana. One of these days, I'll be sure to make Dango proud. One of these days, I will live up to the hype. And every time I stream that game, every time I stream this game, I'm saying to myself, today might be that day. Come on, give me my TNT. Here you go. Alright, give me that. Yep, my most disliked boss in the entire game. Well, we've been through that song and dance over and over, so I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with my whole spiel of why Cudgel's Contest is the worst boss in the game. Besides, the fact that I can say the worst boss in the game is bad because he's boring, not because he's unfun, not because he's unfair, not because, you know, bullshit mechanics, or, you know, it's not like I'm talking about Georg from Majora's Mask or some shit like that, but, it's just boring. And all the other fights in the game are fun. Yes, even King Zing and Crow. As much as I say how much I hate Crow because of my speedrun, don't get me wrong. If you're playing the game casually with no intent to speedrun, the idea of randomness does make it ever so slightly exciting. You don't know when you'll get the chance to pick up an egg, and it builds a little bit of tension, being like, ooh, when am I gonna finally be able to hit him? And the fact that you just gotta keep dodging eggs until finally you get a chance to strike. But, you know, when you dedicate so much time to trying to beat the game as quickly as possible, you learn to hate randomness very quickly. Though I will go on and say that Squitter the Spider is the greatest thing to bless mankind. he is my buddy, my friendo. Name another animal buddy that can literally build the entire level. Platforms and all. What the? What? Did I just bonk my head on something? What the hell was that? I didn't even see that I hit my head on something. What? That is some bullshit. I seriously hit my head on the ceiling, and that just stopped my momentum. I tell you, this game is full of bullshit that can get you at any corner. Oh, look at Clown Man thinking he's funny with the bonk emotes. Well, gotta restart. Alright, here comes attempt number 316 in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 6. Man, what the hell is up with me today? I've been off my game. Just about every death thus far has either been a skill issue or... Finally today was the very first I can say, what the hell was that? What? Where's the wood barrel? The wood barrel's supposed to be right there. 7 already. In 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 7. Dang, that's the shortest run that I've had in a long time. Less than a minute. I do say that 1-2 is probably the most dangerous warp barrel because it's right above a pit of death. Like, I should be good enough at the game to consistently get that, but the fact that that warp barrel is right above the death pit does pose the threat of that. You're lucky that Yonton hasn't said anything. I'm lucky he's not even here right now. Don't know what he's up to. Probably busy with, you know, having a life. But, I'm just glad he ain't here. I know probably sounds messed up, especially to new viewers here who are wondering, what the hell, Filthy Kong? You're gonna single out one particular viewer and tell them that you don't like their company when you're playing a specific game? And to that I say, yes. But with good reason. Yonton is my IRL buddy. I do know him in real life outside of streaming. And yeah, he is an asshole whenever he catches me slipping up. No, yeah, you would have a field day with this one here. Here you go. Alright, come on. Alright, let's hit him with 2 eggs. Oh, snap. Alright, cool. 1 more to go. Come on. Oh, wow, let's go. 230 with no damage? 230 with no damage. That is very good. Dang, alright. Finally starting to get right with this. Yonton's only letters on the keyboard, Yonton's only letters on the keyboard are G, I, T, U, and T, and D. Yep. He got so tired of saying "get good" all the time in the chat that I had to make him an emote that says it for him. And that's why there's the "get good" emote, because apparently the skill issue emote isn't good enough for him. Now he doesn't even need a keyboard. All he needs is a mouse, and he can just click on the emote. Gotta make life easier for my fat-ass friend over there, so that's why I painstakingly took the burden upon my shoulders to help my dear friend in his time of need. See, that's what a real good friend does. The fact that I saw my friend in time of need and my action was to go into Source Filmmaker, cook up a new emote just for him so that he doesn't have to tire his poor little fingers typing "get good" every time I make a mistake. gotta say, I've been doing pretty solid in World 2 as well. And I jinxed myself. I love it when I say things that jinx my own gameplay. Alright, come on, Diddy. What? I was doing so... Man, today's just not my day. Today really is not my day at all. I had count 'em, one trip to World 5 that ends in World 5-1, and that is the best run of the day. Dang. And not a single run besides that one made it to World 4. Alright, well, here we go. Number 318 in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 8. Dang, I'm seriously about to reach 320, like, way sooner than I should. Alright, come on, get on there. Alright, cool. Yeah, no kidding, Clown Man. Today has been very rough on me when it comes to my gameplay today. Not my finest moments. I think I might have jinxed myself by making today's clip a fail compilation where it's just me saying, oh, am I cooked? And then at the very end it says, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. Like, I was making jokes about my past failures, and then the monkey gods were like, so, you thought that was bad? Boy, I got something funny for you. Spoiler alert, it was not actually funny. It was depressing. And frustrating, even. Toaster bath worthy, even. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting goofy in here. When is it not goofy in here? Hey there, Pochi Mochi. Now RNG is existing. I'm not gonna say that was good or bad, that was just, well, could have been worse. Could have been a lot better, but it could have been worse. There we go. It's one thing to have a bunch of deep runs, but today... Oh yeah, I've only had one deep run today, and that was it. What? Why did my roll get canceled? I didn't even know you could cancel your roll while in while in midair. There we go. My back is killing me from being hunched over so much. Maybe I should adjust my camera so I can be able to stay in the frame without hunching my back over every time. You know what? After my next death, I'll do just that. But yeah, today has been a very rough outing thus far. But we'll see. We'll see if things get better. Alright, took care of that level. And back to Cleaver's Kiln we go. Alright, let's not lose Dixie Kong early in the fight. Yep, that's what I do when I don't have back issues normally. Oh my god, I seriously threw it over. There we go. No! Man. Ain't nothing going my way. There we go. I hate how Diddy holds that cannonball in front of him. He leaves his head wide open. I need to wait for Cleaver to drop down just so I can even reach him. Oh! That was ballsy, but got the job done at least. Alright, on to World 3, I guess. Come on, Rambi. What the hell was that? You know, I've been told that that was the optimal way to beat Barrel Bayou, but... Man, Rambi is just so unruly with his supercharge. I don't even know why I didn't even bother hitting the clock that time. Wow, I am so out of it. I am so freaking out of it today. Alright, here comes number 319 in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 9. Alright, cool. Yo, Clown Man, imagine if that shit happened to you while you were trying to do the egg shuttle. Like, imagine just getting into a slump where you can't even get past, like, stage 10 or some shit. Because I remember you did a pseudo Crankies challenge, but for the, what was the egg shuttle? You were trying to beat the entire thing in one life, though you didn't impose any time limit on yourself. Clown Man gets his too, on the clowning. Oh, for sure, we clown on him too. I mean, it's literally in his name. He wouldn't call himself Clown Man if he didn't if he wanted it any other way. That was rough. Oh, it was. I saw a good chunk of that stream of yours, and yeesh, that was a tough time. It's like you finally got to walk a mile in my shoes and understand how bad I really have it doing the Treehouse of Torture, and think I've been doing this for what? 3 years now? The fact that I can even say I've been doing this for years is pretty baffling. How the hell my mental health hasn't deteriorated yet. Oh, the RNG screwing me again. Yep, 3 years now it's been that I've been doing this. 3 years of my life I'm never getting back. Oh boy. Alright, let's get in there. There we go. Eat it. Nice. Yeah. Alright, let's try to get past Lava Lagoon. Goo Lagoon if it was living like Larry. I told you, I can't go 5 minutes without making a SpongeBob reference. That's just how it is on this channel. And that was 2 SpongeBob references jam-packed into one joke. Who am I kidding? SpongeBob references are peak. That is peak comedy, man. There's just so many jokes that are just some of the funniest things I've heard that just makes SpongeBob what it is. Breaking news! Chicago won a baseball game today. No, it wasn't the White Sox. Oh, the Cubs. Ah, you devil. I heard the White Sox are working on a brand new losing streak. They say it might even be better than their 21 L's in a row. Can't wait to see what they're cooking. Do you think they might even reach 30 consecutive L's? Find out next time on Chicken Ball Z. Oh, that was smooth. The old school SpongeBob. Oh, for sure. Old school SpongeBob. Like, that is not even a question. But like, yeah, the older episodes of SpongeBob definitely had more than enough funny moments to where it feels like there's a SpongeBob reference for everything. That's why there's so many memes you see of this or that portrayed by SpongeBob, and it feels so accurate. Hey, 619 for Cleaver's Kiln. Be a little bit nicer to the Cubs. At least they pulled a cool-ass victory in the World Series. That's the nicest Pochi Mochi has ever been about a Chicago team winning a championship. You know, I should really look it up how speedrunners handle this level. Never thought I'd hear Pochi be nice to a Chicago team. What is this stream? You know, now that Pochi Mochi has chosen his NHL team to root for, I feel like we're gonna hear a lot of Pochi dunking on the Chicago Blackhawks, even though they're not even in his division. Why? Because screw Chicago. Wait, what? What? That Pochi Mochi has an NHL team now, or? I don't know what you're saying, wait, what, to? Whew! Barely avoided that one. He likes the Ducks, especially the brand new, or not, I shouldn't say brand new, but rather the return of the old school Mighty Ducks. Or at the very least their logo, that is, since they cannot bring back the actual name, since the team is no longer owned by Disney. I have no beef with the Chicago baseball team. Yeah, that's fair. Like, the only reason I wanted the White Sox to lose games was because I thought their losing streak was funny, and I wanted to see how far it would go. I mean, it's not exactly LA. Or I shouldn't say not exactly, it just isn't LA. And it's the closest team that we have to San Diego, and their minor league affiliate is the San Diego Gulls, a team that actually is in our city. So, yeah. I think Pochi chose a pretty solid team in terms of geography. There we go. What? How was that enough to trigger the guitar scene? Filthy told me that the Ducks and the San Diego Gulls are in cahoots. Oh yeah, the San Diego Gulls are the minor league affiliates, so when the Ducks draft players, when the Ducks draft players in the NHL, they go to San Diego to develop, and when they're ready to go to the major league, to the pros, that's when they head to Anaheim to become Ducks. Also, even though the Ducks were awful last season, one benefit that comes with that is having the 3rd overall pick. Pair that with a trade they made with Edmonton, and they got 2 first-round picks. So yeah, the Ducks, they low-key could become the next Zero to Hero. After all, that was the Florida Panthers before they won their cup. Man. Honestly, if I didn't take a liking to the Florida Panthers when they had that magical 8th seed playoff run last year, I most likely would have been a Ducks fan too. Because they have quite a lot cooking, and I'm pretty excited for it. I even asked Pochi if the Ducks end up being good next season, that we might even take a trip to Anaheim when the Florida Panthers come to town. Also, what the hell am I doing playing this level as Dixie Kong? I mean, the main reason I became a Panthers supporter is because I just love underdog stories. The fact that they went from the 8th seed to Stanley Cup, even if they didn't win it last year, I was like, nah, that was something truly special, and I wanted to see them back in the playoffs. And sure enough, they were back in the playoffs. And as any salty Oilers fan would tell you, they finally got the job done. Ducks Panthers Stanley Cup? Oh, if we get a Ducks Panthers Stanley Cup, that would be so dope. I would be very thrilled for that to happen. Pochi and I would watch the absolute hell out of that if we had a Ducks-Panthers Stanley Cup next year. Unlikely, because I think the Ducks are building something, but I think it might still take at least another year before they're contenders, but I don't know, I think the Ducks, a Ducks-Panthers Stanley Cup would be very fun to see in the future. That is, if everything the Ducks are currently doing ends up successfully building a championship caliber team. Because we know the Panthers are cup contenders. They just won the damn thing recently, and they could absolutely return to the cup again. Not saying they're guaranteed to go back to back, but they definitely have the potential to try. There we go. You know, speaking of sports, as much as we know Yanton really doesn't care for sports, he has stated on this channel that out of all the 4 major American sports leagues, he does find hockey the most fun. So who knows? Might see a little bit of beef between him and Pochi, as, you know, Pochi being a Ducks fan, and with Yanton's local team being the LA Kings. We might see a fun rivalry there. The one thing they can both be united in is that they fucking hate the Oilers. Here you go. Anaheim is the better LA. Like, it's a little further up north than San Diego, but it's not quite close enough to be part of the filth associated with the Dodgers and the Chargers and the Rams and the Lakers. Ugh. Such a massive gathering of scum and villainy as far as the eye can see. That's what LA really is. Ah, no! Are the Clippers even worth mentioning? The Flippers. They really thought they could catch the big bucks of being in LA. They ended up somehow being even more forgettable than the Chargers. Well, I'm back in World 4. How about that? Oh, what the? Had a little bit of a backwards facing hitbox there. There you go, eat that. Alright, come on, and there we go. There we go. Ah, good old Squitter the Spider. If only there was a level dedicated to Squitter the Spider where you play the entire level as him. That would be awesome. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what I hit my head on. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Have you ever been to Huntington Beach? It's pretty awesome. Got to try the pizza skulls. Oh, that's right. That's where you went up there and you got some bomb-ass pizza skulls. Alright, regardless of outcome, I will take another break after this run. So here's a little bit of a funny moment. Back when I was in high school, I was with the marching band. I used to play in the marching band, and I was the guy with the bass drum. But I got along pretty well with my fellow drummers during those days. And we had a funny snare drum player named Juan. And one time when we were playing the national anthem for a home game in high school, he knew that, you know, nobody was gonna hear him outside of the rest of the drummers with him. And that's when he was like, "Oh, say, can we eat?" Because the dude was so freaking hungry, he didn't even eat lunch that day. And we've been standing around in the cold for so long just waiting to finally get our performance out of the way just so we could go to the damn hot dog stands and get something to eat. I don't know why memories like that just randomly come back to me. But that was such a mood. Like, I totally get that. Oh yeah, Juan was funny as hell. He was absolutely, Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Yeah, I really loved being in marching band with him. Honestly, wonder what he's up to. Hope he's doing well. Haven't heard from him since high school. Alright, we're back here again. There we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Actually just found out this morning that someone who I've seen on Twitch, someone I originally thought was just some rando, turned out to be someone who knew me in real life. And it was pretty cool to catch up with him again. For the sake of privacy, I won't be saying who, but yeah, one of the random viewers here on this Twitch channel is actually someone I knew back in middle school, and it was pretty awesome to find out that he found me again after so long, after seeing me in the stream, and he was like, Wait a minute, this Filthy Kong guy looks familiar. And he took another look at me and he's like, holy shit, it's the guy from middle school. I know, right? That was so cool to find out about him. You know, part of the reason I don't like to do the super speed rickety race during my stream is mainly because it's already so deep into the run. Like I'm in 4-4 now, and even though it will help my speed, it will help my run go faster, the fact that it increases my chance of failure is that much to scare me into not wanting to even try it. Oh, I don't like it. The frame rate is getting a little choppy now. There we go. Alright, I got him. Boom. Whew. I remember I did this once in full speed. You were there at the time. And it was just me screwing around in that game. Oh, you did not find the super speed, though. Yes, you went pretty fast, and I will admit that, but there's a secret to go even faster than the game would normally allow you to. And that is when you hold backwards on... Oh, that was smooth. Oh shit, that was unsmooth. Gotta try it then? Yeah, as soon as the race is about to start, hold backwards on the D-pad. And you'll get to play the rest of the race at high speed. And holy crap, does it feel like you're playing F-Zero. Smooth and then crusty move. Yeah, I agree. Alright, come on. Here, you can have that. Alright, this is the part where I'm gonna need Dixie Kong to deal with this tough portion here. Oh, we dodged that. I don't like that. I don't like it when they dodge my shit that I throw at them. There we go. Six-Shot Eagle, welcome! Good to see you here. How are you doing? That was tough, but I got through Butthole Marsh. Crack the Hedgehog looking ass. I know, right? The Cat of Nine Tails. This was the peak of the Nintendo versus Sega rivalry, and even this game takes their shots at Sonic and Sega. Like, when you collect a bunch of the DK coins required for 100%, they call them video game hero coins officially, and it represents, you know, your true merit as a video game protagonist if you collect them. And they got Yoshi in 3rd place, Link from Legend of Zelda in 2nd, and Mario in 1st place. But you see a trash can with a sign that says "No Hopers," and it has Sonic's shoes and Earthworm Jim's gun. And I just love that. It's even funnier knowing that Earthworm Jim actually does have games on the Nintendo systems, and they still took the time of their day to shit on Earthworm Jim. I get Sonic. Alright, he's the mascot of Sega. You know, he's the icon of their brand, especially in the 90s. But what the hell did Earthworm Jim do to deserve that? Being put in the trash and being called a no-hoper. Gotta love that as much as Cranky Kong likes to shit on his own relatives, like calling Donkey Kong his lazy grandson, and Diddy Kong isn't even what Donkey Kong is, and yet he sees Sonic the Hedgehog as even lower than them. Even lower than Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. It's even funnier knowing that Nintendo won that console war against Sega. Alright, come on. There we go. Nice. There we go. Oh, what the? There we go. Whoa, Six Shit is here. Oh, dang. You guys are still being mean to Six Shot. Dang, that's cruel. Fuck, I mean Six Shot. Oh, dang. I was about to say, Pochi, that's very un-Mochi of you to be that mean to Six Shot. That's Clown Man's job. Also, obligatory tied for deepest run of the night tonight. No, I'm not particularly proud of that fact. There we go. There you go. There we go. Alright, I'll wait. I've learned this time around that patience is indeed a virtue under certain circumstances. There we go. Alright, I'll wait. Nope. Alright, I'll wait. Alright, come on. Woo! Alright, furthest run of the day. Alright, bring it on. Here comes the spooky chase. Alright, come on. There we go. Nice. Alright, now this one's the one where I gotta avoid all the red. Uh-oh. I can survive one with minimal consequences. Or with no consequences, I should say. Alright, yes. Come on. Last one. Come on. Woo! Let's go! Man! Now on to Gusty Glade! Alright. Alright. Come on. There we go. No! Ooh! Alright. Let's go! Nice. No! No! Fuck! My sweaty hands were slipping! God damn it! No! Fucking hell, that... my freaking hands are shaking and my hands are too sweaty. Anyways, let's take a look at chat. Did you manage to take out the orcs? We took out their war boss with the help of friendly fire from our artillery. Dang. We also built a base on top of their own. We were literally our own worst enemy of that fight. Oh, screw off with the freaking pun there, Pochi. This defeat blew us away. Oh, man, the wind mechanics are so unforgiving. What pisses me off is that they give you the best animal buddy they possibly could give you for this level. Radley the Rattlesnake is the best animal buddy for a windy level like this. And in typical rare fashion, they say, you can only have him for half a level. Good luck doing the other half without him. Oh yeah, get your laughs in. Y'all are the best. Alright, well, I'm gonna go on ahead and take another 10-minute break. I need some time to cool off and also to just wipe the stink off of what just happened. And attempt number 320, which will probably, maybe, sort of be the last run of the night. We'll see. But, that will be coming up after this 10-minute break. So don't touch that dial, because I'll be back for you guys in a while. Stay tuned, everybody, and I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Donkey Kong Country 2. Now before we start, I want to go on ahead and just adjust my camera real quick, so give me a second to do just that. Alright, there we go. Let's see how that looks. Ah, much better. Now I get to chill out and be able to do my run. Alright, let's go on ahead and start. This is going to be run number 320 overall. In 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 0. Those damn Slytherin snakes. Oh, what? Did they find a way to beat the Phillies? Famous last words. Oh, you're talking about how Six Shot be like, no copyright law in the universe is going to stop me! Yeah, that's basically how Six Shot is, and then, but then he goes, wah, I got bonked and now the algorithm hates me! And I'm like, dude. How about don't? Have you tried don't? Oh, the snakes win? Boo! Oh, well. Guess we'll have to take care of them ourselves next time we see them. Well, you know what they say. When you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. And that goes for the Dodgers, too. Fuck you, LA! You're next! Actually, no, Pittsburgh's next after the Marlins. Now, whatevers. Oh, right, Dixie Kong. Yeah. Oh, it's actually better to wait a little after the bounce, because the egg goes forward a little. Okay. That's a good way to avoid damage there. Oh, let's go! Alright, give me one more good RNG egg. I love you! Oh my god, that was excellent RNG there. Alright, that was pretty good. The main reason I don't do this challenge run super often, and why it's honestly more of a rare oddity that you see me play this twice in back-to-back weeks, it's mainly because this is the challenge run that hurts my fingers the most. Like, the day after a DKC2 stream, my fingers hurt like heck. And that's why I typically like to schedule it as the last stream of the week, because then it gives me some time to rest before my next stream. Because typically, after a stream, the one thing I want to rest the most is my voice. DKC2 finds a way to strain my voice and also strain my fingers. So I definitely want to make sure I have my rest. So yeah, I'm taking this weekend off, and you'll see me next time, Monday night at 6 p.m. for some Majora's Mask. as a treat to those of you who enjoy my Majora's Mask content, I'll be playing it twice this week. So you get to have some fun with that. Oh, this is so much more comfortable. Like, you guys can't tell, but I'm actually leaning back in my chair. I don't know why I didn't have it set up like this in the first place. I must be an idiot or something. Well, let's see if this heightened sense of comfort can help me deal with this. Patrick! What? Wait, I must have missed when you typed that because I don't get the I don't get the joke anymore. Did I somehow make another SpongeBob reference? It's noticeable to me. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, come on. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, when I did the I love you. Ah, yeah, that was a Patrick reference. Yeah, good ear there, clown man. Sometimes I don't make my SpongeBob references too obvious unless you've seen the episode. 6:14! I like it! Good time to get out of World 2. Alright! Feeling pretty good. You know what, I'm gonna just avoid Rambi the Rhino. I'm gonna just avoid Rambi the Rhino for this because I'm not good enough at using his abilities to speedrun. I know his supercharge ability is optimal for speedrunning, but I'm not good enough at it in this level because it feels like the opportunities to make the most of his supercharge are few and far between. And by the time you get to finally start utilizing Rambi's abilities, it's over. Because then you reach the no Rambi allowed sign, and at that point you just have to play the rest of the level without him. There we go. Well, back to Glimmer's Galleon. Huh. Just realized that if I had a nickel for every time I played a level in a 1990s platformer game, where the first real level of the game has the name Glimmer in it, I have 2 nickels. No, I don't feel like doing the Dr. Doofenshmirtz voice this time. My throat is already hoarse as is, and I think I'm just gonna casually chill, play this game, and hope that having a chill attitude will help me not die so much. Alright, come on. There we go. There we go. Lag City, here we come. There we go. Yeah, namely my thumbs. My thumbs are the ones that hurt the most after a DKC2 stream. Doesn't help the fact that I am using a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and I'm a lot more comfortable with the Super Nintendo controller, which is why today I finally do have a means to A, get the game on official hardware, and B, be able to stream the game effectively. Oh, I will gladly switch away from using the Switch. I will gladly move over to the Super Nintendo, because, I mean, nothing beats playing a game on its original intended hardware. I get that emulating is still a valid form of speedrun, especially when it's an officially licensed emulator, like the Nintendo Switch Online or Virtual Console. But even then, like, nothing beats the OG. I don't feel like I really utilize save states a whole lot. All I do is just use it as a slightly faster and more convenient reset button. But like, the Super Nintendo has a reset button on it, so not like that really changes much. Ah yes, Rattle Battle, featuring my second favorite animal buddy in this game. Now, if you're wondering, to those who are super attentive at my my previous stated opinions on Animal Buddies, probably you're gonna say something along the lines of, "Hey, you said something different last time," or "I thought Squitter was your homie," or "I thought Rambi was your homie," or "I thought Ungard was your homie." Listen, I love all the animal buddies a lot in this game, and for that reason, my rankings tend to fluctuate a bit. Sometimes I feel like Ungard is my number 2. Sometimes I feel like Bradley is my number 2. Sometimes even Rambi can skyrocket up the charts. And I feel like Rambi will skyrocket up the charts once I learn to properly utilize his abilities. When I get good at using Rambi. Hey! Got 4 of them there. There we go. Nice. Alright, come on. There we go. Dixie Kong could never! I really like how Rare balanced this game. I say that a lot, but it just goes to show why Donkey Kong Country 2, why I always consider this game to be better than DKC 1, Despite the fact that I actually have more nostalgia for the first game than the second game. But even I can put my nostalgia aside and admit that DKC2 just has superb level design that takes advantage of a well-balanced system between two playable characters. It's like, yeah, both playable Kongs can achieve beating every single level. It's not like missing out on Dixie Kong makes it impossible to finish a level. But there's just some levels where she's better than Diddy, and vice versa. I think that's pretty neat. It's like Slime Climb? Yeah, Diddy is gonna be your guy. But then you go to Crockhead Clamber and better switch to Dixie Kong because she can really handle those big horizontal gaps better than he can. Oh right, it was this way. Oh dang, I was a little too fast. There we go. This is the life. No stress, just good old barrel cannons. It's the other Bramble level that really gives me nightmares. Yeah, this level, it makes sense that it's the first Bramble level, but it is the most chill Bramble level because you're not really at risk of taking damage. The only thing you're at risk of is losing time if you don't navigate well. Like, you can die in this level, don't get me wrong, but you're much more likely to get lost than you are to die in the level. But navigation is something you can do a lot more consistently than, you know, executing perfectly timed jumps or whatnot. Alright. Alright, give me that. Boom! Ooh. There we go. Bam! Alright, 3 more hits. Alright, give me that. Blammo! Alright. Alright, one more hit. Come on. Alright. 18 minutes and 14 seconds for World 3. Okay. Alright. Time for a Hornet Hole. Also known as the Spider-Man Triple Action Web Blaster level. I'll never forget about that that meme. I remember Pomochi Momochi showed me that commercial and just found it something so random to just say. And it's like, yeah, you know what? We'll randomly bring up this this commercial for a shitty children's toy from way back in the day. Like, I'm sure y'all have probably had something similar where, you know, you intentionally bring up something that was like really lame or crappy quality, but you say it as a joke, as a meme. There we go. It's like there's always that one very bad TV show or movie or even a video game that was just really bad, but it's one of those where it's so bad it's funny. More baseball news. The Mariners are stomping the Mets 6-0. Nice. Even if we can't get the D-backs to lose, at the very least we can see the Mets start to flounder. See what I tell you. The Mets are what you get when you ask your mom, "Mom, can we have Padres?" And then she says, "We have Padres at home." And the Padres at home is just the Mets. Like, okay, that was a cute little grimace run you had there when the McDonald's grimace had the first pitch, and you know, okay, you had your nice little win streak, but oh shit, why'd I do that? But yeah, Earth to Mets, yeah, you're still not a great team, and the Seattle Super Mario Mariners are quickly there to remind you of that fact. Who here even remembers that the Seattle Mariners were at one point partially owned by Nintendo? Like, that is just the most random thing to hear Nintendo have, you know, ownership in. There we go. You know who else is fuming? Astro fans. Oh, what's going on with the Astros? The asterisks. There we go. Alright, and go. Go. You get egged. Oh. Oh, what the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh boy, alright. Gotta be very cautious here. Typically I sack a Kong. No! Oh. damn it. Well, so much for that. Well, they beat the Red Sox, but the Mariners are killing the Mets. Ooh. Just can't get the Super Marios off your back. Alright, well, this is probably going to be the last run of the night. So let's go on ahead and get ready for number 321. Hey, the funny! Alright, number palindrome in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Only time I'll ever be able to say that. Well, I guess the next funny number I can probably think of is number 456, but good lord, if we ever reach 456 attempts without a single success, I think I might actually go insane. But then I could say number 456 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, I know 420 is another funny number. Hardy har har. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm not beneath 420 jokes. I mean, hell, just look at one of my most recent one of my most recent YouTube shorts where I'm playing New Game Plus in Persona 3. The Seattle Wahoos! Alright, let's see how quickly I can get through World 1. Well, so far the deepest run of the night is Gusty Glade, and you want to know what's extra salt to my wound? Is that the very next level after that, Parachute Panic, is the first level that I started to practice tonight before the stream. Also, that was very bad. It's probably the sloppiest I've ever fought this boss. Alright, one more hit. .234 with the asterisk being that I took damage. So that's going to be a pretty slow World 2. It's going to end up being a 6-minute 40 most likely to get out of World 2. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be a little while before my next DKC2 stream. I'm thinking maybe somewhere around the end of the month is probably going to be the next time I play this game. Because, yeah, my fingers are killing me. Stream ain't even over yet. That's why I say this is going to be the last run of the night, because, yeah, I push down on the buttons a little hard. Especially when I'm nervous and anxious and all that. And you can definitely tell by my performance. You can probably even hear the buttons clacking as I'm hitting them. I know back when I had this really loud button clacking controller that I used to 377 Xbox 360 controller that was off-brand, and it was so loud that sometimes the buttons would be even louder than my own voice, and my old crunchy mic would pick that up too, so it's like, dang. It's kind of hard to hear my voice when it sounds like it's being processed through a McDonald's drive-thru window, while at the same time you can hear the loud-ass clacking of my buttons. The Seattle Mariners, officially licensed by Nintendo. And that's the Padres' interleague rival. Huh. What really throws me off is when the game itself, I don't know if it's the capture card or what, but when it starts dropping frames, and then I'm like, oh boy, this is starting to get all choppy. That really does throw a wrench into things. Like, having choppy, bad frame rate when you're playing like any game casually is a pretty annoying annoyance. But when you're trying to speedrun a game, anything out of the ordinary that throws you off could be catastrophic. Like, imagine if the game skipped some frames right when I'm trying to do a precise jump, or trying to dodge a specific attack from a boss fight that is very fast and requires excellent reflexes. Like, that can really fuck you over and be so frustrating. Well, 627 to get out of the second world, so not as bad as I was predicting, but clearly a bit slower than my usual 614, 613. There we go. I hit the jump button! What? I'm burned out, guys. I'm pretty burned out from this game. I think I'm gonna call it a stream early. Wow, that was really bad. Well, you just witnessed Filthy Kong's downfall. I hope you guys enjoyed. What? Hold on, let me read the chat. Those third-party controllers are crunchy, unresponsive, and need to be replaced 1 month after use. And they make it for pretty good cereal. What? The Mariners are third-party controllers. Either way, I'm intrigued how any of those could become cereal. Third-party controller killed the run. Have a good night. I'm not even using a third-party controller. I'm using an official Nintendo Pro controller for this. I said that I used to have a third-party controller, but but still, it's not like Nintendo's been making quality controllers as of now or anything. Remember when Nintendo controllers used to be great? Remember when they used to actually be pretty damn good? Well, that's gonna do it for tonight. Let me readjust my camera again. Huh. because of those clicky buttons. Third-party controller skill level ruined the run. Have a good night. Good, like the N64 controller. Well. When people think of good Nintendo controllers of the past, I'm pretty sure they only ever refer to the GameCube controller. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The GameCube controller is the only good Nintendo controller ever. Nintendo has always made pretty bad controllers, and the GameCube controller is the anomaly where it's actually a really good controller. Because everything else besides that, NES controller, it's literally a fucking rectangle with 2 buttons, a D-pad, and your start and select. Super Nintendo, slightly better, but still a flat controller with no hand grips. N64 finally has hand grips, but what the fuck? It's got 3 hand grips! What the hell does Nintendo think we are? 3-armed aliens? They think of the GameCube, which is a hybrid of a PlayStation DualShock 2 and an Xbox controller. Yeah. I wouldn't even count Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo controller is better than the NES controller, but that's not saying much. Joy-Con drift. Oh yeah. So before I go, I want to let you guys know once again, quick reminder that the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament is going to be on my birthday. The starting time is to be announced, and that will depend on how many participants we get. So far, yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of participants yet, but to the few that are there, thank you so much for signing up for the tournament. And the official deadline for signups will be, it'll be on Saturday. Hold on, let me make sure that's a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, August 17th at 11:59 p.m. That will be the deadline to enter the tournament. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm your host, Filthy Kong, and I'll be seeing you guys next Monday night at 6 p.m. for some Majora's Mask. Here once again, here's the schedule for next week. And with that, let's actually look for a raid. I almost forgot to raid someone. Oh, look at me, forgetting the most silly, important things that a streamer needs to do. Alright, who are we raiding? Eeny, meeny, miny, Necro-G. Alright, cool. Alright, incoming raid to Necro-G. I don't even know what he's playing. Looks like some sort of wrestling game. And let's go on ahead and do that. So, see you guys soon. So, see you guys next Monday. Let's raid Necro-G. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.